What is up, YouTubers, gamers, fellow hobbyists out there? Welcome to On the Beach with Pete, the hobby along, paint along series that you put on in the background whilst you hobby or paint along with me. So I pick something usually quite mundane, like basing in this instance. And I have a lot of miniatures, like a production line to get through, so I do it whilst talking to you guys. Hopefully you can paint along, listen to me drivel on about a load of nonsense. Sometimes it's even hobby related. It's quite a thing, really. Life, the universe, and everything in between. I've got some Sylvaneth bark, which I'm going to be using to hopefully dry brush the bases of the Roman miniatures that I've currently texture painted and washed with Agrax Earthshade, I think it was. And so that's what I'm going to do. If you like these paint along videos, and I love doing paint along videos, and they are my favourite, and I just find them hard to come across. But if you like it, then please give the video a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, then you will be told of future uploads. I usually do these about once a week, and but if not, then it'll be a Paint and Repeat, which is a shorter version. This is about an hour long. Paint and Repeats are usually roughly half an hour long. But the point is, together we get stuff done. So these are more generalised. I could be building, painting, just all sorts, whatever. Whereas Paint and Repeat is where I pick a specific miniature and I'm working solely on that. That's the idea anyway. So anyway, enough jibber jabber. Grab a drink, tea, coffee. In my instance today, I've got coconut water. And that is because it's very hot, it's very warm. I need to replace my electrolytes. It's a good natural way of doing it, and it's very, very thirst quenching, and that's what I'm doing. So grab your glues, brushes, paints, models, and whatever else you need. Get ready to get to the bench. Let's go. Okay, here we are. I'm going to get my mounted Romans done first. So I'll just get these bad boys done first. I don't even know if this Sylvaneth bark is okay. It's a dry paint anyway, so it's bound to be quite dry. It's not that too bad looking like, actually, but we'll see. Right, do I have a? Yes, I have a Game Master dry brush. So just folding over my kitchen towel. So this is going to be the first miniature I'm going to be dry brushing, and let's get to it. Right, get my glasses on, and let's begin. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you've all had a good week. Hope you're all going to have a good weekend. Right, I can sort of see what I'm doing now. Right, so let's see what this paint's like. Sylvaneth bark. Right. I've replaced the sheet in my wet palette, so that should be good for a while now. Right, okay, so let's go. So, what are you guys working on? Anything interesting? Anything of note? Anything? Got any stories to tell me? Anything like that? I like to know what you guys are working on, because I like to know what everybody else in the community's up to. If you switched projects, if you're carrying on with an old project, or whatever, I'm always interested. Okay, well, base that one. I'm not sure if that's something I'm liking the look of. Let me try a infantry model. A minute. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm liking that, I'm going to stop doing Sylvaneth bark, and I'm going to switch it up to something else, like a Longbeard Grey or something like that. Well, I think you can't go wrong with Longbeard Grey. Yeah, not liking that. It's not light enough. Do bear with me. Just going to go and try and locate some. Goodness. Longbeard Grey. Celestra Grey. Yeah. Hawthorn Grey. Slaanesh Grey. Maybe my Longbeard Grey is out. Do I have a Longbeard Grey out already? Goodness me. Look at that. I do. Wow. Now I feel silly. I feel a little bit daft. So let's try this. So I've put those two miniatures to one side. I'll come back to them. Start off with this one again. Well, another mounted. Another mounted Roman. And we'll try again. That's a little more like it. Maybe a little too grey now, I don't know. I'm going to have to cover these up with a little bit of flock here and there, I think. Yeah, I think so. I'll go back to the original ones. I don't know. Just don't know. Yeah, I mean that'll do. It's for a role-playing campaign. It's not. We're not trying to win awards here. So there we go. Done our 3 mounteds and one of the infantry. There we go. Not coming along too bad. It's weird. I've got bits and pieces of each one to do. Like some shields, some swords, some spears, this, that and the other, belts, you know, clothing, cloaks, blah 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 blah. I didn't do it very uniform. I wanted there to be some disparity between them. Not all exactly the same. It's just boring. There you go. I filmed a lot of footage this weekend. This is Sunday today. I filmed a lot of video footage for my channel, or channels I should say. Done a few movie reviews, so look out for those on Pete's Media Reviews. You know, that's probably my next most successful channel, just. Yeah, and I do mean just. Yeah, I want to build it up more. I'm not trying to climb mountains with it or anything. Just want some more subscribers, a bit more substantial than the 18 I've got. I think once you build up a loyal following, you're away with the channel, because people will wait for your videos. You know, I mean, some viewers can be fickle when you're doing channels. If you don't post videos up for more than, you know, a year, they'll be off, and who can blame them? You know, I certainly don't blame them. But it does mean more work for you. You got to do. It's hard work. And the reason Pete's Media Reviews is on another channel is because it's got absolutely sod all to do with the hobby that I do here. Absolutely naff all. So I've got to put it on another channel. That's just the way it is. The way it is, folks. Okay. I've got some gladiators mixed up in amongst these Romans, you know. But I differentiate them because I put them on round bases as opposed to these Roman soldiers which are on square bases. So that's pretty easy for me to pick them out. It's been another quick weekend. Flies by, you know. But the only plus side is it's another week nearer to payday. Yay! And if I manage to keep on track the way I'm going, I mean, I've had another quite good month where my expenditure has not exceeded what I should have done. I've allowed myself a couple of little bits here and there, namely my AD&D books, but you've got to have something. Alright, let's get that guy out. Just gonna have another sip of coconut water. So yeah, this weekend, like I say, it's flown by. I'm not best pleased with that. I guess time just goes by anyway, whether you're here or not. So it's a constant, really, isn't it? So people are less in the moment these days, aren't they? I mean, me myself, I tend to revisit the past a lot because I'm a nostalgic person from heart. You know, anyone who knows me knows how nostalgic I get over stuff. And I've said before, another gladiator model there. It amazes me how other people seem to kind of write the past off more than I do. You know, they can't remember things, events, people, whatever, from the era or the time. But I do. I place a lot of stock value in my memories. I mean, at the end of the day, memories are all you've got once you've lived your present. So, you know, hold on to them. Especially if they're good memories. All my nostalgic stuff is good memories. Very good memories. It's coming on. This is coming on a lot quicker than I first thought it would. I'll be straight up honest. Might be able to do the sides at this rate. Got a lot of tidying to do on the sides of these models. Do you ever find out when you're basing you get a lot of stuff on the side? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's okay, all good. So, tomorrow then, the start of the new week, I'll be starting a new assignment in my work. Be a little bit more involved, so I've got to keep my wits about me on this one. Yeah. Last two for this bit, and this is surprising me, I'll be honest. Didn't think I was going to get through this so quick. Oh wow. That's just another miniature. I'm going to do the base for while I'm here. There we go. Wow, so that's that. Pop that in. Now I've got to decide what I'm going to do next. And I'm just looking at these thinking, well, I could do the rims of the bases, couldn't I? But it means tidying them up, like scraping off any excess stuff they got on them, which I can do. I believe. Yeah, I've got a little file here. Could do with a straighter one really, but I haven't got it. Oh, I have. Yes, I have. And an X-Acto blade for a Citadel hobby knife. So we'll see. Right, so what I'm going to do, I need to do, is wash my brush out, soap it up. This is just ordinary household soap if anybody's interested. Don't need to spend out on all that fancy stuff. Shampoo is good for sable brushes as well, and it's still cheaper than a hobby brush soap. You'll spend an absolute fortune on it. You've got to make sure you get it all off as well, otherwise you'll end up sticking it back on your model next time you paint it. So right, so that's that. Okay, right, so yeah, this does, I think, kind of mean I'm going to have to take them each one off of these holding bases. Or should I proceed with other stuff? Well, don't know. Could proceed with other stuff. This first one I've done, for instance, cloak. Ooh, Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is a chance I could be to use my Auric Flesh. Good chance, good chance. Yeah, why not? You can use my Auric Flesh. I'm going to get my wet palette out here. Just give this a bit of a shake. Only bought it yesterday in the local hobby shop, but you don't know how long it's been sat still for, do you? So I'm just going to get some of this out. I'll put it onto my wet palette here. Auric Flesh. I think it'll make a good cloak colour. There. Turn of water, although it's quite wet here. A bit more, I think. I did make a wet palette once, years ago, before I bought everything that I could, you know. Made out of Chinese pots and scouring sponges and greaseproof paper. It served me quite well, actually, until I decided, you know, do you know what I can afford? To buy myself. I can afford to buy myself a decent wet palette. And so I did. Right, so I'm going to work on his cloak. If you can hear external noises, because I've got the window open quite a bit at the top here. Because, you know, it's warm. I do have a fan blowing also. Do you know what I had for my tea today? I had corn on the cob. I do like that. Actually on the cob as well, not from a tin. On the cob with a nice bit of butter. Lovely. Had a little bit of chicken to go with it as well, but the main thing for me was the corn on the cob. I do enjoy the flavour that it gives. It's rubbish night tonight. Well, rubbish collection day tomorrow. So tonight I have to make sure I put all the rubbish bins out. I don't think it's all of them this week. Got several where I live. It's like, you know, you have your regular landfill and your recycle, and then they got food, garden waste, but I haven't got any. I don't ever use that because I haven't really got any cause to, really. Yeah, it's the food one. It's weird. Some weeks it can be massively full, and other weeks not even really a little bag. Well, I don't know why. 'Cause it's not like we're not. It's not like we're eating out at the moment. We haven't eaten out, you know, like we used to. Not for a long time. I mean, that would explain it, right? Just if you're eating out all the time, why you're not producing the food waste at home. But in this case, It's not so. It's not that. I want these all to have different colour cloaks and things. I don't want them to be uniform. Or maybe like about 4 at a time, and then the next 4 can be different again. But all these mounted ones I'd like to be a bit different. If I could. I think the weather's going to change in the not too distant future. Then it'll be back to rain, rain, rain. Which is boring. Don't like the rain. I know it's necessary for our water supplies, but God, they really ought to build more reservoirs. I don't mean like loads, but if they can build data centers, they can build reservoirs. You know, after all, they're taking up the water. They could do building something to replenish it and capture it. There, that's not a bad colour. That cloak there, don't mind that at all. Wash that one off and see if there's anyone else I could paint. With that colour to kind of tie them in, I suppose. Let's get another get an artist opus. So I'll use a 00 brush, shall we? This will certainly tie him to the mounted guy. Yeah, I don't want. These are Roman soldiers from Victrix, but like Legionnaires and Imperialis, and I don't want them to be that. I want them to be city guard, that kind of thing. We'll have them dressed the Roman way. Okay. Yeah, so I'm rewatching Bones at the moment as a TV series. I don't know, I've gone back to it because I remember enjoying it before. And I guess I just wanted something safe. I binge watched The Alley Cats, that was amazing. I absolutely love it. Word of warning though, if you're easily offended, don't watch it. Just don't watch it because you will be offended. A lot of swearing in it, but some very clever messages too. Very clever. I mean, it's attracted criticism, but it's attracted a lot more accolades and praise than criticism. The majority of people like it. They just seem to think it's swearing for swearing's sake, the critics, but it's not. If you take out the swearing, would it be as funny? No, it wouldn't. And a lot of the time, the points, you wouldn't be able to get the points across, because when a character who swears a lot suddenly stops swearing on a particular line or something, you know to pay attention, or, well, I do anyway. Some of us do. There's a lot of lessons of life in it, basically. Life and death. So it can have you laughing in hysterics at 1 minute and close to tears the next. It's one of those shows, and I like that. It's a roller coaster, a real roller coaster of emotions. If you like cats, pets, animals like that, I highly recommend it. Oh, this is a little bit tricky. There's the time. Is that 4 o'clock? Yes, it's 4 o'clock. 4 rings. At least that part of our clock's still working. The actual time bit with the hands going around doesn't always work. I was able to get onto the counter to repair it, because it's a tourist feature of our town, our clock. Built in honour of Queen Victoria on her coronation. I've talked about that before, though. Well, hope your projects are going alright. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of this particular Artis Opus 00 brush. I haven't used them enough to do a review on them yet. I mean, at the moment my view is they're slightly better than Citadel brushes, but only slightly. I'm looking forward to the new Doctor Doom or new Marvel movie. Are you Doomsday? I am, anyway. Will I be going to the cinema to see it? No. I'll wait till it comes out. A streaming platform of some type. So that one's not the easiest, but worse. Okay, let's do another one. Oh yeah, I said I was rewatching Bones, didn't I? So I'm at season 3 now. Sweets is kind of Dr. Lance Sweets. He's kind of becoming part of the team more officially now as a regular member, which is, I think, what they wanted. I think this is excuse me. I think this is the season where they discover that Zack's the Gormagon's new apprentice. If I remember rightly, it's Dr. Brennan that works it out, but I might be wrong, or I might be in an alternative reality. This whole Mandela effect thing, they reckon slowed down or stopped now since they've turned off the CERN collision, the collider thing, whatever it does. I don't know. Don't even know what it does. But it may well have done. You worry is, what are they upgrading it to? You know, what's their end game? Where are we at? 37 minutes. This will be a respectable mission? No, a respectable session in terms of these Romans. It's just more Romans at the moment, but I don't know what else to call these episodes. It's just more Romans. Well, more the same Romans. I'll tell you what I do like as a character is that the psychiatrist played by Stephen Fry. Gordon Smith or whatever he's called, I can't remember now. Yeah, he's quite a good character. Just had the episode where they were trying Brennan's father for murder, and they had to be on the prosecuting side, but yeah, of course he got off, which they were glad about, even though they were trying to do a good job of putting him down. He murdered the FBI deputy director. Well, there, that's 2. Let's do another one. some kind of semi-production line in them because I'm doing a few of the same colour here and there, right? It's going alright anyway. Yeah, Sundays is a funny one. How do you cope with Sundays? Are you kind of, do you stay up later trying to get the most out of your weekend, knowing that the next day you're going to be knackered? Or do you go to bed early, spend time in bed tossing and turning because you just can't get to sleep because you're thinking about work the next day? That's usually what I do. Or do you go to bed? Do you just try and read? Do you do something else? Anything to try and get to sleep, really. I suppose I don't do a lot. I didn't do a lot today. I was expecting to go to the beach yesterday, actually. I thought we would, but we just didn't. Hasn't really been the weather for it today. Can't grumble though. I've had some good beach time. So, can't grumble. Although we probably will. So I'm just doing this Auroch green. For the undergarments of these Roman soldiers. Oh, I watched the video and it popped up on YouTube last night, actually. Well, I think it popped up the other day. Richie Blackmore playing Smoke on the Water with Deep Purple. Like, recently. Obviously, decided to reconcile their differences. Can't see him ever getting back with him again, to be honest, though. He's too old for it. I mean, they all are getting on quite a bit, but I think as a guitarist, he's Blackmore is so used to playing a different type of music now. He's probably slowed down a bit for the rock stuff now. Yeah. 44 minutes. Have a sip of this coconut water. I don't know. So I've got another cloak that needs doing. I could do that, I suppose, if only I don't have appropriate colour for it. But a blue cloak would be kind of cool, I think. Wouldn't it? I think so. I'm going to have a look, see what blues I've got. Got time. What blues am I going to use? lighter blue. So that's a Thunderhawk blue. I'm going to use this one. And this one is OF blue. It's light, but I figure the wash that I apply thereafter will darken it down somewhat. And I can always put a glaze on top if it's still too light, can't I? So yeah, so I reckon I've got enough time to fulfill this. Right, so let's pop some onto my wet palette. So I'm just trying to get the right thickness, consistency, viscosity, whatever you want to call it. But this blue is lighter, yes it is. Right, glasses on my head. Size 0, we'll go with the size 0. Coconut water. Okay. This is quite a nice colour too. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, so I've got probably a busier week ahead of me next week than I had this last week. This last week I was kind of cruising a bit, really, if you know what I mean. I was doing an easy job and I was taking my time with it because I wanted it to be right. But it was just easy, you know. I'm okay with that. I enjoy doing that, you know. I'm fine with it. It's just the way it is, you know. Next week, Mrs. Mini Wars Only will be down in Plymouth on the Tuesday, so not tomorrow, the day after. Right. Yes, I look pretty good when it gets a wash on it. Nice. Not so easy to do the other side. I really should have painted these cloaks before I glued them on. My bad. But like I say, these aren't for any competition. Heck, they're not even for a wargaming army. So I think I can get away with it, you know. If they were for a wargaming army, people would be telling me I've got the colours wrong. The Romans didn't have coloured cloaks like that. Well, these aren't Romans in my world. These are Town Guard. city guard. Maybe the basis of a small army, perhaps. But other than that, yeah. Yeah. 51 minutes. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. I think it'd be wise to leave it there. That's what I'm going to do. Ooh, I'll just wash my brush out. Leave that there. Close up my wet palette. And then we'll cut back to me. Hey, so there we are, cutting back to me. As I said before, at the start, I think, don't forget, to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell button. Do me a solid. Like it if you like the video. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. It's all information that the algorithm needs. The algorithm likes information, so if you don't like it, down from it. If you do, up from it. Pretty straightforward. Share it if you can, that would be awesome. If you can hype it or do that, that'd be awesome. Love my videos to be hyped. That would really, really help a channel, especially of my size, because I'm quite small. That would really, really help me. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like I say, let me know what you've been working on in the comments below. And until next time, my friends, don't forget, all brushes lead to war. Bye for now. Bye-bye.